On today's episode, we're talking Filmora 12. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss these updates. Hey, what's up everyone? Aaron here. Thanks for coming by and checking out another video. Now, I am really stoked that we're here talking about this right now because I've been waiting for the new update of Filmora to come out. Filmora 12 should be coming out shortly. Right now, I'm using the beta format. So again, if you're watching this and you don't have Filmora and you're thinking about getting it, use the links down below. You can pick up a copy for Mac or PC, and you're gonna be quite surprised about all the updates that have come out. So just right off the rip, you have an updated layout. Things are more efficient for your workflow. So again, everything that they've done has helped limit your time editing, so you're not spending so much time editing your videos. And they've added some features to really help that, whether it's the Insta Creator tool or the Insta Cutter tool, or even the new AI feature in some of the tools that have come out. But the one I'm most excited about, because we all do a lot of masking in our videos, depending on what kind of video we're doing, or we want to make words appear and disappear and so on and so forth, is the fact that they now have a drawing tool in your masking. So instead of having to be limited to the presets that were there and making them work, so like if I wanted to get rid of this live on air sign, I could mask it out and maybe I could get one of the presets to work and it would be okay. Now you can actually draw whatever mask shape you want, which makes things so much easier. Now, outside of that, again, like I said, the workflow is a little bit easier. They've added, they've updated the look of it and everything like that. So today's video is going to be at the 10,000 foot view. We're going to take a look at some of the new features, and then the other videos that are to follow will be more in depth as far as the different features. So let's go jump on a computer and take a look at some of this stuff now. And again, use the links down below if you don't have a copy. All right, everyone, I am so excited to show you this. We are now on Filmora 12. I think it's finally out of beta. Today you can get it if you're watching this video as of the 12th. So use the links down below. You're able to download your copy, whether it's for Mac or PC. The links are in the description. So as you can see, the visuals of the software are a little bit more refined. Definitely looks a little bit nicer in my opinion, and it just the overall workflow is going to be more streamlined for you. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Filmora, this might be your first time checking out, you're not sure if you're going to get it for an editing software. I've used a few different ones, and by far this has the shortest learning curve, which is nice. So again, you could always just import by clicking the import button up there or clicking on this little folder. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull up some let's see, some stock footage here of this guy. So this is one I use for a real estate video. So new thing is you kind of hover over it, kind of shows you a really quick clip of what's going on. You can then also look in your cloud media. You can do adjustment layers, which these are all different things I'm going to have to get into on a individual videos because there's just so much to cover here. So I really want to give you like the 30,000 foot view of some of the most important things for me that Filmora has released. So as you can see, all the icons are better looking, I guess is the best way to put it, more eye pleasing, smoother. So to take your video clip, bring it down here. Yeah, just match it to media. So here's our video clip. As always, you can just take the playhead, you can scrub right through. You have all your tools here. Now, these aren't going to show up because there's no audio in this. It's just the video part. So if I needed to add more to my toolbar, I've got this button right over here, these four little dots. Click on that, and then I can just drag into my toolbar here. If I want to use a slide edit or a text to speech or speech to text, or let's say motion tracking. I didn't need it up there for this video, but now the next video I did, I can bring it back up there, or the silence detection, all those different things, the auto synchronization, all that stuff's there, and they all work really well. So I'm just going to hit save for now. So one of the big things that I think is going to save everybody time when editing is when you go into whether it's the color match or your AI matting tools, which are really kind of cool how well they work. But if you click on either one of them, it's going to bring you up into this where you're going to have 3 tabs: video, color, and speed. So if I'm color matching, I can use my wheel and scroll up, and I can pick any of these presets here there's a little bar right here where I can drag it down and go through all the different presets that I have, right? I can actually come in and adjust the temperature, the tint, exposure, brightness, everything that you can do to make this your own. And if you didn't want to go through each and one, and maybe you want to work more with the curves, well, then you can come over to the line here, and then you can, adjust your videos how you see fit to make it for how you want it to look. All right, so we have that. That's awesome. Now, within that, I clicked out of there. And you don't have to click OK after each one. You can do all your edits and then click OK. So let's say I did the color and then I needed to do a speed ramping, right? I could change the speed. I could do all that stuff here. And there's the tab. So uniform speed, speed ramping. I can pick what I want. Again, I would have cut this up, or you don't even have to cut it up. We could just do something like, let's do bullet time. Okay, so we can see here, if we hit play, what it's going to look like. And then it slows them down. And then it speeds them back up, right? So maybe we don't want that, so we're just going to hit none. But we can adjust all of our speed ramping there. Before, you used to have to make your 2 cuts and adjust everything within the timeline. So that's nice. Then under video, you have your basic compositing. So if you're doing any type of compositing, scale, you want to rotate, you need to flip the video, anything like that, it's all right there. Your blend mode, shadow drop downs, all these different things will populate once you're using that tool. You're adding something to be able to use it. Now, 2 things that I think are going to be really interesting is the AI tool. So you can have your chroma key, so your green screen, then the AI portrait automatically, let's see if it does it here, it takes out the background from the people. So if you needed to remove a background very quickly and then mess around with the edge thickness and edge feather to give you more of a smooth removal of a background, that's a great way to do it. You can also use the tools under the effects tab. There's a way to do that there too. But what I like outside of the animation, the different, going from slide to slide or clip to clip, is mask. We use masks in a lot of stuff. So you can import a mask if you have one. I don't have any to import. You had all the presets, and this is what we kind of had to use before Filmora 12. Now they finally put in the draw mask tool. So if I wanted to, let's just say mask out this light here for whatever reason, I can do that, and then I can just adjust the mask, and then I can come in and I can do I can extend it, I can do the blur, I can do the opacity. There's so many different, I can invert the mask, I can do, all different things as far as when it comes to what I'm doing with the mask. I can turn it. I'm not limited to just the I can do it like that. So it's different. There's a whole bunch of things. I'm just hitting Control Z to get out of it. But the thing is, when it comes to masking has a lot of different techniques. And this is going to be a video I'm going to do shortly where you can have things appear, disappear. You can blend 2 clips. You could be talking to yourself and being able to draw on here now where I want the mask to go. I'm not limited to saying, okay, well, I've got to do just, this shape. So for example, let me just reset this, hit OK. Let me add in, there was one I did, a while back. Where is it? Oh, this door video, right? So I had, let me get rid of this here so you can see what I mean. So I had the door opening slowly, which this is all stock footage. So I had the door opening slowly, and then it has the green screen. So what I wanted to do is I had it going into where it was opening up and showing the person underneath, right? So I just have to kind of revert those. So then that green screen should start showing this. So what I'd had to do is I had to go in with, let me back it up here. I had to go in. Well, first of all, let's make that fit so we're all the same size. Okay, so when the door started to crack open, right, frame by frame, that's where I had to go in and say, okay, I need to go into my video, into my mask, and I had to use, I think it was linear, or yeah, I think it was linear. I had to adjust it. Now I can just come in and say, okay, I'm going to do a point here, and a point here, right? And then it's going to start adding the keyframes every time I need to move that mask. So that's going to be huge. And I'll go through a whole video to show how to do this. So it really makes it easier for when you're having to do different videos and different clips and stuff like that. So that's one of the main tools I really wanted to show everybody today, is how useful that is going to be. And you can still just click left click or right click on the side and get rid of the empty tracks if you wanted to. Again, like I said, if I wanted to use effects or stickers or titles, what's nice now is you can see what you have, your favorites, your downloads, your customs. But what's nice is you have recommended. So I can see what's trending, what's new. So if I want to see what new features have come out, I don't have to scroll through all these different subtitles, or maybe I want to get into film stock and see what film stock has. And there's a whole bunch of different things. So I can see what's new. So again, it's shortening our editing time when it comes to editing with Filmora. So stay tuned for a few more videos coming out. I'm going to be doing hitting the mask one first, and then some of these other different adjustment layers and stuff like that when it comes to using this the new features here in Filmora. But again, if you are starting off as a creator, or maybe you're been creating and you're looking to change platforms and you want to do really in-depth videos and really technical videos, or you just want to do talking head videos like I do, you can do all that here, and you're not paying as much as you would for some of the other named softwares out there. So let's jump off the computer. So you can see Filmora has done a bunch to update this software. And again, you can't beat the price point. You can't beat the learning curve. I've tried other softwares out there. Now this is the only one I pretty much use. I don't really use anything else. I use this for making MP3s for my podcast. I use this for obviously the videos here on YouTube. So whether you're doing a talking head video like this, or something a little more intricate, like maybe a short film for one of your classes, or maybe a daily vlog, this is going to help cut down your editing time. And at the end of the day, we would rather be doing less editing and more filming to create more content. So I know I'm pretty stoked about all this. Hopefully you are too. Leave your comments down below of what you'd like to see for videos based on Filmora 12 or anything in general. And if I can do it, I'll do it for you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.